Hello and welcome to this easy crochet flower coaster tutorial where I will show you how to make it flat and perfectly round without a seam. For this tutorial you are going to need 2 3mm polyester rope. I am using Yarn Art macrame yarn. This yarn is very glossy and easy to work with. Of course, you can use any yarn which is similar in this size. Using 4mm hook, which is recommended by this yarn type, some stitch markers and a darning needle. Here I made this picture to visualize the pattern better. You can see all of the rounds and what kind of stitches and how many stitches to make per round. For example, the stitch with the 2 dashes inside of it, it means that it's an increase. So you have to make 2 double crochets in one stitch. And in total, for every round, there should be 12 increases, always. Round 1. We are going to start by making a magic ring. So wrap the yarn around your fingers to form a circle like that. Insert the hook inside the circle. Pull a loop with the working yarn. And now, in this state, we are going to chain 4. And this will count as our first double crochet. So just wrap the yarn around the hook and pull a loop. Yarn over, pull a loop. And one more. Yarn over, pull a loop. The next step is to make 11 double crochets into the magic ring. So yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. This is our second double crochet. And continue working like this until you have total of 12. And one more time slowly. Yarn over, go through the magic ring, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. To close the magic ring, you have to pull tightly the yarn end you left, and it will close it. To finish the first round, we are going to connect both ends with the slip stitch into the 4th chain. So just insert the hook, yarn over, and pull through all loops. To make the rounds as even as possible without a seam, we will have to change the loop. So go with the hook from the back into the same stitch, like that. Put the loop on the hook and pull it to the other side. Round 2. So for all of the upcoming rounds, the beginning is a bit different. We are going to make first 1 single crochet into the same stitch. On top of single crochet, we are going to chain 1, and this will count as our first double crochet. We will need to make another double crochet in the same stitch. This round is very simple. In every stitch, you have to place 2 double crochets. So you have to make 24 stitches in total. Place the stitch marker to mark the start of our round. It should be in chain 1 place. Now continue working 2 double crochets in every stitch. Now finish the round with a slip stitch into the marker place. So after every round, we will need to pull the loop to the back side. So insert into the same stitch and pull it to the back. Round 3, make 1 single crochet in the same stitch. And on top of it, make 1 chain. Now place 1 double crochet in the same stitch again. Insert the stitch marker on the chain 1. Place 1 double crochet in the next stitch. In the next, place 2 double crochets. So in this round, the increases are every second stitch. The end of round 3. So let's place the last double crochet in the stitch right here. And now we are ready to close it with the slip stitch into the marker place. You should have total of 36 stitches. Don't forget to pull a loop to the back side through the same stitch. Put on the hook and pull it like that. Round 4, 1 single crochet in the same stitch and chain 1 on top of it. Let's make 1 double crochet in the next stitch and follow by 2 double crochet in the next one. Put the stitch marker to mark the beginning, and now repeat the pattern of 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet and 2 double crochets. Here we will place the last increase, it's the 2 double crochets in the last stitch. And close the round with the slip stitch. In this round you should have 48 stitches. Now put the loop again through the back side and continue on working the rounds. Round 5. Let's start by doing 1 single crochet in the same stitch. place chain 1 on top of it. And now we are going to do 1 double crochet in the next stitch. And in the third stitch there will be increase, so 2 double crochets in the same one. Now continue the process of making 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then increase in the 4th stitch. At the end of the round, here we have the last increase, so we need to do 1 double crochet in the last stitch to fill up the round. Connect with the slip stitch in the chain 1 place. At this moment, the base of the coaster is done. If you need a bigger one, you can do an extra 6th round. Now we will start making the border to give the flower look for our coaster. So prepare the loop by pulling it to the back. The same beginning, single crochet in the same stitch and chain 1 on top of it. To make the first petal, we need to place 7 double crochets in the first stitch. And the chain 1 with the single crochet is also counting as a double crochet. So in total, we should have 8 double crochets. Let's check again if we have the right number of stitches. Now we are going to skip 2 stitches, so 1, 2, and place single crochet in the 3rd stitch. After this, we are going to skip 2 stitches again and place double crochet in the 3rd stitch. And here again we are placing 8 double crochets in total in the same stitch. So here we have our 2 petals already done. Let's continue by skipping 2 stitches and placing single crochet in the 3rd stitch. And now continue skipping 2 stitches again and placing 8 double crochets in the 3rd. Do it to make the border all around the coaster. Here we're almost finished, so let's make the last stitches. Now we skip 2 and place the single crochet in the 3rd. After that we have 2 stitches left, and this means we need to connect with the first petal with the slip stitch into chain 1 space, just in here, and make a slip stitch and it will be done. Lastly, pull the loop to the back. And finish it with the chain of 1, and we are ready to cut the yarn. So cut the yarn and tighten the last stitch. So now we are ready to secure the ends. We're gonna weave in. I'm gonna use the hook to show how to weave in with the hook. Now let's work on the back side of the coaster and go with the hook through a few stitches, just like that. Go in the middle of these double crochets and pull the yarn end through them. After going through a few stitches, we are ready to make a knot. So just pull a loop and pull the yarn end through that loop again and tighten it. To make it extra secure, you can go back through a few stitches. It can be the same ones or new ones, and pull that yarn end through. And you can cut your yarn very close. Last step is to close the middle. So here we are going to need the darning needle. So we're gonna thread the yarn through it. Using darning needle, we are going to go around the first stitches we made into the magic ring. Just thread the yarn through them. After that, pull the yarn very tightly to close the middle almost that there is no hole, and make another knot to secure it. You can go one more extra step. Just go back through the same stitches once again with the needle, and then just cut the yarn close. You can use any of those tips for any round future project. And that's it. Your flower coasters are done. I hope you find this tutorial helpful. Thank you for watching and see you in the next tutorials. Bye bye.